Welcome everyone, Madman bringing another RSL video. So today we are still in the Pythion fusion. It is the end of day 4, pushing on to day 5. And this is where we have gotten Champion Chase. We got this Lego tome just shy of 4,000. Not going to push for the other one, as nice as that would be. I want to say we opened 50 ancients, and then the rest of them have been mystery shards. Classic Arena, we pretty much finished that yesterday. Just been kind of grinding on. Now the Fire Knight, where we stand is 1,864 points, which took 1,648 energy. So we're on pace to hit the 2250 mark at about just shy of 2,000 energy. But since we don't have much going on the next 2 days for the 3 daily dungeons we got to do, I will go ahead and make up the difference to finish that off. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and claim these rewards. So that's where we sit with Fire Knight. The Ice Golem, we ended up right at 2250 points and it taking 1984 energy. Now the Champ Training, we got to a little over 10,000 energy or points, 10,082 points, which took us 4,267 energy to get, so way more than the main, and 220 brews as well. But the closest I have to the 8,000 mark was 8,479 points, and that took 3,643 energy and 187 brews at that point in time when I was tracking. Reasonably close if you extrapolate out to the 8,000 mark. So we'll go ahead and collect this stuff here. And then lastly here, the Dungeon Divers event. Easily finished this off between all 3 of them. You can definitely get to here between, if you got 2 dungeons going on, so between Ice Golem and Fire Knight, easy getting to here. If you got a Champ Training, it will finish it off for sure. So the Dungeon Driver is not too bad. Now the next one could be a little more pain because all we got is Spider overlapping and a second Champ Training. There won't be a second dungeon that overlaps it, so kind of left in the dark there. As you can see, I've collected all my daily playtime energy, all my daily energy, anything monthly, and advance. And I did claim 1 weekly, so this is the only pot I got left here. In the meantime, I will just try and keep this down to 0, and then I'll let it build up slowly before reset. I'm not sure if I want to do Champ Training. I might do some, I don't know if it's going to show in here. I might do some, yeah, of Sand Devil, because it's the 9th day out of 10 that I've gotten this stupid quest. It's getting ridiculous. And of course, I can barely farm level 7, so it's a real pain for me. It sucks up 80 to 100 energy sometimes, so yeah, not too fun. But that's where we sit there. I'm going to try and figure out to this point, how much coin I spent, maybe how many 1-star chickens and stuff was used, kind of get a little better idea there. And we did dip into some gems today to go ahead and get the Fire Knight. And sadly, if you don't have a good or a reasonable amount of energy built up or whatnot, you'll probably have to dip into some gems, but that's okay. Anyhow, that's it here on the free-to-play. Let's switch over to the main. All right, so a little different story here on my main, but let's go ahead and see where we're at here at the end of day 4, starting day 5. So on Fire Night, I guesstimated wrong, overshot it, and already got the frags, but to get to this to 2341 points took me 2080 energy, so just touch over 2000 energy to get to the 2250 is what I'm guesstimating there. We'll go ahead and collect these rewards here, and then Classic Arena we finished the other day. Champs Chase, again, we got the first Lego Tome, but we didn't push to the second one. But I did, I think, end up pulling a total of like 50 shards, and I got 3 legendaries, 8 epics, and the rest rares. Epics weren't nothing to write home about. I did get a dupe Vizier, and I picked up Mishinaki twice. I have a dupe of him. In fact, we'll go in here. I was a little shocked to get a second one. But we'll go ahead and do that. And I'll level him up and maybe the second one. So where do we stand here in champ training? Well, we finished champ training all the way out. Now, to complete it out, and I got 12,007 points. That took me 3,332 energy and 277 brews. Now, to hit the 8,000 mark, it took 2,288 energy, 178 brews to hit 8,030 points. So real close there. But if we extrapolate based on this here and just 8,000 points roughly, it's 2,228 is the predicted versus 2,288. So we're only 60 energy off between the predictions there. And then it actually took 178 brews, but predicted it would take 185 brews. So we're pretty doggone close on extrapolating between these two. So we'll go ahead and collect these. And then we'll move on here to Dungeon Divers here. Of course, that was pretty easy to finish there. So we can collect this. I already collected the shard because I'd pulled 40. I had the points, but I was like, I'm trying to get an Ugo. I still don't have an Ugo. So I pulled another 10 since it was 2 times. That's where I picked up the second Michiaki. So 3 out of 50 shards, pretty good rates there. But normally I'm pushing 150 or higher every time. So about time I was due some good rates. Real quick, going back here to the Fire Night, I told you about where we kind of stood there, and then a reminder on the ice golem. It took 2,272 energy to hit 2,259 points, so 9 points above getting our fragments. But I did have some failures. It wasn't 100% success rate because I was farming some food and I was soloing it. So that's what cost me some there. As far as energy goes, I still got this last advanced pot I can claim, but the monthly's all gone, the weekly's all gone, the daily's all gone, the playtime is all gone, and I did dip quite heavily into the gems. But I also did run a lot of, I ran all 12 keys yesterday for Void and Iron Twins, so that ate up quite a bit of my gems there. So it's not too bad. Again, once we get to the end, I'll give you what the minimum I recorded is needed, and then kind of a total of everything I've done. Because, you know, you might have to do something. You might have to do the Sand Devil, you know, and you hate to spend, say, 100 energy to finish off Sand Devil, but you need to get this pot of energy. But not only that, it's going to give you, it might give you the tome, a 5-star chicken, or wherever you're at. So it's not just that pot of energy, it could be a potential reward up here as well. But there we are as far as the main. So a lot less energy spent and got a lot further in champ training, thanks to farming quite a bit in Ice Golem. Plus, and this is a big plus, again with the I have the Forge Pass on the main as well, and so a good portion of that was at 30% extra XP, and the rest of the majority was at 20% XP bonus there. So I'm getting more XP, which means I could drop one less run, farming up a 2-star to level 20, 3 less runs to farm the 3-star up to 30. I didn't write it down to figure out what the 4-star. So that definitely helps as well. But that's where we stand. It'll probably be boring. I might not do a video for the next couple of days. Because pretty much the only thing going on is Fire Night for both accounts. So once I get to reset, I'm going to start stockpiling that energy again. Just doing the daily stuff. And pretty much arena until the next champ training begins in a couple days. So there we are. Have a good day.